What if I told you that some of the wealthiest people in the world are actually poor? They have money, they have expensive houses, they drive nice cars, they have a big retirement account, but they have no peace. Their health is falling apart, their families are broken, and they have no relationship with God. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's not success. I believe that real wealth is much bigger than the number in your bank account. You can be rich financially and be bankrupt everywhere else. So today I'm going to share with you 4 pillars of wealth that have completely changed the way that I look at life. If you get these 4 things right, guys, you're going to build a life that is truly wealthy. Let's get started. What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome back to Next Gen Wealth with Josh. On this channel, we talk about building wealth, financial freedom, entrepreneurship, real estate, and creating a legacy that lasts for generations. Today, we're talking about something that is much deeper than money. We're talking about the 4 pillars of true wealth. We're going to start off pillar number 1 with spirituality. And I'm putting this one first because for me, guys, this is the foundation of everything else. As a Christian, my relationship with God is the most important thing in my life. Everything else is built on that foundation. The world tells us that success is about money, fame, status, and power. But Jesus said in Mark 8:36, "For what does it benefit someone to gain the whole world and yet lose his own life?" Think about that. You can gain everything the world has to offer, and you can still lose the thing that matters the most. Faith gives us purpose. Faith gives us hope. It gives us direction. And faith reminds us that we're not here just to accumulate possessions. We're here to love God, love people, and live a life of purpose. Money, it comes and it goes. The stock market is going to be up today and down tomorrow. Businesses succeed and fail, but your relationship with God is eternal. That is real wealth, guys. Pillar number 2 is health. You can have millions of dollars in the bank, but when your health is gone, what do you really have? Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. Without your health, everything becomes harder. Your relationships suffer, your business suffers, your finances suffer, your energy just disappears. Successful people understand that taking care of themselves isn't selfish, it's necessary. That means exercising regularly, eating healthier foods, drinking more water, getting enough sleep, managing stress. Guys, I know we're all busy. Trust me, I understand. But eventually, you have to decide whether you're going to take time for your health now or if you're going to be forced to make time for illness later. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Pillar number 3 is finances. Now, because this is my channel, we have to talk about money, right? Money does matter. Let's stop pretending that it doesn't. Money gives you options. Money allows you to help people. It allows you to support your family. Money allows you to give generously. It allows you to leave a legacy. But money is a terrible master. The problem isn't money. The problem is when money becomes our identity. I've met people who had very little money and they were incredibly wealthy. I've also met people with plenty of money who were miserable. Financial wealth is important, but it should never come at the expense of everything else. Learn to save, learn to invest, learn to live below your means, and learn to build assets. And remember that money is a tool, it's not a destination. Pillar number 4 is family. At the end of your life, nobody is going to care how many hours you spent working. Nobody's going to care how many followers you had on social media. Nobody's going to care about how many deals you closed. People will remember how you loved them. They'll remember whether you showed up. They'll remember whether You were present. One of the greatest mistakes that people make is sacrificing the people that they love in order to achieve success. Then one day they realize they climbed the ladder only to discover it was leaning against the wrong wall. Family takes time, it takes sacrifice, it takes patience, it takes intentionality. Invest in your marriage, invest in your children, invest in your parents, invest in the people who matter the most, because one day those relationships will mean far more than the money sitting in your bank account. So let's do a little recap. The 4 pillars of true wealth are spirituality, health, finances, family. If one of those areas is weak, eventually the others will suffer. Real wealth is balance. Real wealth is peace. Real wealth is purpose. Real wealth is living a life that honors God while serving the people that you love. Here's my challenge for you. I want you to rate yourself from 1 to 10 in each area. How is your faith? How is your health? How are your finances? How are your family relationships? I want you to figure out where you're struggling. I want you to start improving one area today, because if you get these 4 things right, you'll be richer than most people ever dream of becoming. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment telling me which pillar you need to work on the most. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.